Hi friends. Hello, 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 hello again. It's so nice to be back here with you again. It's been quite a hot minute. Literally, it's been so hot. How have you been? I hope you've been doing well. I hope that you've been taking care of yourself. So, in tonight's video, I am going to talk about why I've been gone since May. I believe that the last time I uploaded a video was May 5th. May 5th. So it's been a while. And I know that a lot of you are probably wondering, probably asking, Alejandra, where have you been, loca? If you get that reference, we can be friends. I watched Twilight for the first time while I was gone, and I just loved it. It's just so bad. It's funny, and it's definitely a comfort movie, like the entire saga. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, I've been gone for a while, so I'm going to talk about that tonight. And let me just start by saying that this months long break was not planned whatsoever. But it was the right thing to do. It was very much needed, and I don't think I fully realized it till it was happening. So, if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you might know that I took a social media break, and I announced it just so my followers would know why I suddenly disappeared, especially on Twitter, because I tweet a lot or tweeted a lot. And the reason that I decided to take a social media break was pretty simple. I was just tired of it. One day, I was scrolling through Instagram. I was just scrolling, and creators who do this full time, but you know, when it's creators who are like me, who have other jobs and who are just doing this as a hobby, or they want to make it into a career, but they're dedicating so much time to it, and you're over here not doing that, there is some sort of unsaid pressure from that, and I was feeling it. So when I was not on social media, all of a sudden that pressure was gone, that comparison game was gone, and it was really nice. It was so nice, but I realized that I didn't want to film, and that was an unexpected feeling. And I've been creating ASMR videos since like 2017 or something like that, or 18. I think it was 2017. Yeah. And it's been such a big part of my life, you know, and to not feel the desire to film really hurt. And I don't know if that's cheesy or not, but I spent days crying about it because I honestly had no idea if I was going to return to my channel, and it just felt like the end of something really special and beautiful in my life. But I just had no desire to film, and I also wasn't watching a lot of ASMR. I wasn't fully enjoying it anymore, and that made me so sad. So I returned to social media, I believe the end of July, beginning of August, around that time, and I thought I was ready to come back to YouTube, and I actually tried to film some videos. I filmed some videos, and I was not happy with them. I was being a perfectionist, and there was just something in me that just, it didn't feel right. It felt very forced. And I just realized that I was still not ready to come back to YouTube, and that just, it really hurt. Like I said, it really broke my heart, because I felt like this was the end, and I wasn't sure if I was going to return. So I decided to just not pressure myself into creating, and create when I finally felt ready. And I feel ready now. And it's been so lovely to actually take my time to reconnect with this passion of mine, with this interest, with this hobby of mine. I've been watching ASMR a little bit more now, job, but I just did it. I just looked for jobs on Indeed.com, and I just did it. I applied and I got the job like the same week, and started the week after. That all happened really quickly, and I really wanted to do it though because I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to connect with people again in some way because I've been working from home for so long, and I just felt like I needed it, and also it helped financially, so that was nice too. And now that I'm not working at the bookstore, I sort of miss it. And it's crazy because it was already becoming a little difficult to manage both the jobs, and I was getting really, really tired. I was really tired, and I knew that leaving the bookstore was the best choice. But now that I'm not at the bookstore, I feel like I have too much time in my hands, which is insane. Like, society, especially in the US, has us screwed. Like, I just hate that I feel that way. I feel like I shouldn't feel that way. I should be happy that I have a little bit more time for other things like this. This book is called The House of Owls. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous owl on the cover. And yes, this book is just about owls. It is about, yeah, just owls. But I was so attracted to this book because of the cover. I am definitely one of those people who judges books by their covers. If it looks aesthetically pleasing, I will probably buy it. I have not read this yet. I have so many other books that I want to read first, though, before I get to this one. But I just thought it was so interesting. And he actually has another book. Well, it says here he is the co-author of another book called In the Company of Crows and Ravens. So he's a bird guy. But yeah, it's just really interesting. And I wanted to show you this one because, you know, owls kind of represent nighttime, and, you know, ASMR is so nice for sleepy time. But yeah, there's a lot of illustrations of owls in this book. And just like little things about owls, facts and things. I sound so smart. But yeah, that's this book, Owls, The House of Owls. So besides working at a used bookstore, there's always this pressure though that, especially nowadays, because we've heard it so many times of people who turn their hobbies into their careers, and that's really awesome. But not everyone wants to do that. I think I've realized that for me, ASMR will always be a hobby that I'm going to do when I have the time and the desire to, and I hope that's okay. But this is my channel, and I don't want to feel pressure to constantly pump out content, because for me, that really affects how I see ASMR. For me, seeing it that way really just, for me, it loses its touch. And I think it's obvious in the content that I create. Maybe, I don't know. But for me, this is a hobby and I want to keep it that way. I don't want to make this hobby into a career. I don't want pressure. And I want to learn how to stop comparing myself. I think we all need to learn that. I think a lot of us struggle with that in general. Do you want some on your face? This is really good for sunburn and dry and irritated skin. And I bet you spent some time in the sun, have you? Yeah, the nasty, nasty sun. I hate the sun. I think I've talked about this before. That's been like a whole other thing too that I'm going tell you about it in another video. Because what else is there to say? I feel like those are the main things. Yeah. So, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for just being here still. And thank you to those of you who have left such lovely comments, who have sent me DMs. I appreciate it so much. It meant the world. And I'm just happy to be back. I have so many things that I want to talk about and do, and it's exciting. It kind of feels like I'm doing this for the first time, and that feels really nice. So thank you. Oh my god, I didn't show you guys my earrings. My birthday happened, by the way, while I was gone, and this was like my little treat to myself. That darn Instagram algorithm knows me very well and suggested these to me months ago, and I took a screenshot of them because I told myself I want those one day. And so my birthday came and I thought, it's time. They are like door knockers, you know what I'm talking about, like those old door knocker things. That's kind of the style. It's like a lion, which is very fitting because I am a Leo. So yeah, I got these. I am officially a year away from being 30, which is insane. It is so insane to me that I'm going to be 30 next year. I don't feel 30. I feel 12. I feel like I still don't know so much about everything. Life is weird. Life is weird. That is for sure. Thank you so much for being here.